You mentioned that your wife was watching the whole event through the kitchen window.
Yes, she was.
And I'm just wondering, and I'm curious, what did your wife do during this incredibly traumatic event that you are really proud of?
She stayed inside the house. She didn't come out because normally her initial instinct would be to come out fighting, but this time she just stayed inside the house. She said when she saw me pulling my daughter, putting her behind me and talking to these guys calmly, she realized that I had it under control. Wow. And then she just decided to call for help. She called the security company.
So you're very proud of her looking at this incident, and instead of rushing out and perhaps making it worse, she stayed inside.
Yes.
She stayed in control, and she called the security company.
Yes.
And you're very proud of her for that.
Yes, I am.
And it sounds as she was watching this, she observed you and saw you talking to them very calmly.
Yes.
She saw her husband take her daughter and protect his daughter by pushing his daughter behind him.
Yes.
It sounds like she really trusted you.
Yes, she does.
For how you handled the situation.
Yes.
Yeah. If she were here today, and if I had to ask her, and I asked her, what did she see you do that she is proud of? And what did she see and notice you doing that makes her very proud of you? Desmond, what would she say?
She would say she saw me talking calmly to these guys and she realized that I had it under control. And again, she realized when I put my daughter behind me that I had protected our daughter.
Right.
So there was no need for her to come out running because I had everything under control.
Yeah. Sounds like she saw you had it covered.
Yes.
You had the whole situation as much under control as you could.
Yes, I did.
And that you had her child protected.
Yes.
That's great to know, huh? That's good to know. Desmond, your mom was there.
Yes, she was.
And I'm wondering, what did your mom do that you're proud of?
When the whole incident was happening, our dog came running to greet us. But when she saw the dog running, she quickly grabbed the dog by the collar. I figured later that she realized that if the dog were to bark or to run for them, they would panic and maybe even do something stupid like shooting or heading us. So I'm proud that she actually read and assessed the situation and tried to calm the.
So you're really proud of her for reading the situation, assessing it, and thinking very quickly, huh?
Yes.
Because she made a quick call and held on to the dog, calmed the dog down.
Yes.
Desmond, it sounds like the adults, you, your wife, and your mother, you all knew instinctively how to handle the situation. You all read it really well.
Yes, we did.
You did, huh? And it's as if you all did what you could do under these circumstances to protect your child.
Yes.
Desmond, I'm also wondering about your daughter. What did she do during this terrible event that you're proud of?
When they forced us to lie down, I pulled her and I laid on top of her, and I whispered in her ear. I told her to calm down. I told her not to make a sound. Normally she's just a spontaneous kid, but this time she was calm. She listened to my voice, and when I kissed her, she just stayed calm and listened to me because I covered her from all this nonsense that was going on.
So during one of the most traumatic events, your child listened to you.
Yes.
This normally spontaneous child, you said, she actually calmed down and listened to her dad.
Yes, she did.
And you lay on top of her to protect her.
Yes.
You whispered in her ear and you kissed her.
Yes, I did.
So Desmond, under one of the most scary situations, you showed your child love.
Yes, I did.
Does your wife know?
Yes, my daughter told her.
Your daughter told mommy.
Yes, she did.
So the one thing your child remembers is your love and your protection. And the one thing your child really wanted to share with her mom was you kissing her.
Yes.
Desmond, what was your wife's reaction to this?
She said that was the reason why she married me.
Okay. Yeah. She says that's the reason she married you.
Yes.
This loving man who will protect his child no matter what.
Yes.
This man who will whisper lovingly and calmingly into his daughter's ear while the most horrific thing is happening.
Yes.
And that's the reason she married you.
Yes, that's what she said.
It sounds like you all did something in this situation.
Just looking at it from this angle, I can see that we all did something that we wouldn't normally do.
Yeah. You all did something you wouldn't normally do, yet that what you did was the right thing to do.
Yes.
Desmond, of all these things we've chatted about thus far, what do you find most useful? Or what is resonating with you? What do you know now that maybe you didn't know yesterday?
It's just that after everything that you've highlighted, I've picked out things that I didn't look at before. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, that they can take our car, they can take our jewelry, phones and money, but they couldn't take my instincts. Yes. They couldn't take our insight. Yes. And we, like as a family, we were united and we made decisions that actually help us to be where we are today.
Absolutely. They can take your stuff, your phone, your jewelry, your car, but they can't take your inside. Yes. They can't take your instinct and your natural way of protecting your family. Yes. No, they can't take it. And they can't take away your love.
No, they can't.
And even though they did what they did, it brought you as a family closer together.
Yes.
And showed you the inside of your family.
Yes.
And it sounds like it made you realize what the souls of your family really looks like.
Yes, it actually showed me, my wife and my child's calm soul, and my mom's loving too. Yes. Yes.
Shows your calmness, yes. your love,
yes.
your brave reaction to assess a situation and take control of it.
Yes.
And it brought you guys closer together.
Yes, I think it brought us closer together. It actually made us realize things that we didn't notice before. Right. Yes.
Things you didn't know before. Yes. Like?
Like it showed us our insights. It showed us our instincts that even on the most difficult situations, we can still be calm.
Absolutely.
Follow our instincts.
Even in the most difficult situation, all four of you can be calm. Follow your instincts and do the right thing.
I'm just wondering, Doc, if I could just go back to them and tell them this from the angle that you've showed me now.